And because they are ruthless does not mean that we are stupid. It just means that there are some women who are incredibly ruthless. I get a letter that I owe $2,000 to the IRS. She claimed that I abused her and she had me put out of the house.
What does it mean if a man wants to live with you, but he doesn't want to marry you?
Whatever you decide to do to your body and modify things is on you.
Only time having a boyfriend is worth it is when he is able to fully support you and pay all your bills.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
I got to tell you a story about how my wife absolutely betrayed me, and I'm going to tell you this story because I believe that men need to understand how ruthless women can be. And because they are ruthless does not mean that we are stupid. It just means that there are some women who are incredibly ruthless. My wife was ruthless, careless, reckless, selfish. So back in 2020, we went to buy a house together during the pandemic. We bought the house together. We were signing everything together. The sales sheet, both of our names were on the sales sheet for a 3-acre property. Beautiful house built in 1794. Historic house built in 1794. May 28th, as we are 5 days away from moving into this house, I get a letter that I owe $2,000 to the IRS.
Women.
Now, remember, pandemic. Everything is shut down. Everything is absolutely shut down. All right? You couldn't get into a government office. Nobody was responding to anybody. Everybody was wearing masks. 6-foot distancing. You remember all that, right? Remember how crazy it was? Well, we were in jeopardy of losing this house because I owed $2,000 to a government entity that wasn't even open. So what was the suggestion? The suggestion was that I take my name off of the sales process. I take my name off the sales process so that we can move in on June the 3rd. We were 5 days away from moving into this place. I took my name off of the sales process so that my wife could close for us. She closed for us 5 days later. You know what she did? That's right. She refused to put my name on the deed. You know what else she did? A year later, she claimed that I abused her and she had me put out of the house. I am being put out of my house. I am being accused of abusing my wife.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know if you guys remember that I reacted to that video probably 5-6 months back, right? She did that, got his name before the deed. I didn't know that his name wasn't on the deed. Yeah. So she claimed abuse, which she filed a divorce, took him for everything. So she got all the money, got him out of the house, right? He made payments on it, but the house wasn't even in his name. I didn't know that. So she completely got him out of there. It was easy because his name is not on anything. Conniving, trifling woman did him dirty, broke that man, got him for everything he has, and got him out of the house, which wasn't even his. This is what's happening.
I married a perfect man, so I'm going to ask him all the questions that all the girlies want to know. What does it mean if a man wants to live with you, but he doesn't want to marry you?
That he don't want you? Does it need explanation?
Stop. That was too much. Okay, Juwan, who should pay the bill on the first date?
The man.
Why?
Do I need to explain myself on why a man needs to pay the bill? Does a man need explanation?
What if a man asks to split the bill on the first date?
Then you need to leave him. He broke, clearly. Clearly broke.
In a relationship where people live together, should bills be split if the man...
No. Don't even finish the question. No. Why are you splitting the bills? If you got her wanting to live in your place, then you pay for it. You want her to live there, then you pay for it. If not, shoot. Does it need explanation too? Does it need explanation?
So who should pay the rent for a home?
A man.
Who should pay...
You're not splitting the bedroom. You want to jump up and down on her in the bedroom, but you want to split bills.
So if a man and a woman both have a job, we're not caring about who gets paid more, whatever. You're both working same amount, right? Who should cook and clean?
Y'all both in the same house?
Yes.
And y'all both should cook and clean.
Ooh! Ooh!
Papa. Panda.
What did I just watch? Ah! What is going on? He can't be serious. This panda bear got married and he's a whole sucker. You know what's the only reason she got him? She's feel like, oh, you know, he got that look, right? Oh, he's the man I dreamed of. And he was raised by his mama. That's what that is. That's a man raised by his, you know who taught him all that stuff? His mama. I'll always love my mama. And then, you know his other favorite song?
Dear mama.
Dear mama, you all appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Dear mama. Panda bear. Anybody that dear mama ain't gonna get a man nowhere. Because you know what's gonna happen? Give him about 10, 20 years. Oh, well, you know. I got had around year 20 when my kid was, after my kids got out of college, had to get rid of him. That may not happen. He's Panda Magnificent. He's Derek Jackson the third. Derek Jackson Jr. That's Derek Jackson's son right there. And men, I advise not to follow this man's direction. Don't. It's wise. Like sometimes a guy, no, don't be a dog, but a guy has to have a dog mentality. Because that's the only way it's going to keep interest in everything. But she got past that point. She don't want dogs no more. So she got what? Panda Magnificent. Let me go on to the next one.
Female maintenance is too damn expensive to be talking to someone that's broke. Lashes, hair, nails, laser, wax. And the fact that a man could talk to you, seeing that you're always up to par, and can't even send you some money for your appointments. Not once a Zelle, not once an Apple Pay. This is for your...
Do you know what you women create? Men who will never understand you guys. Let me explain. You guys will always talk about money, 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 money. Pay for this, pay for this, pay for this. And then you wonder why they say we're gold diggers. Then also you wonder why some men lead with their wallets. Then you wonder why some men don't care to build up their personality or build up other attributes. Why don't you guys start screaming from the rooftops, we want loyal men only, good men only. I'm only saying this because if I was a guy watching a lot of these videos, I would think, dang, I wouldn't want to be with you guys. Why? Because you always want to be financed. We are in a generation where, guess what? You can make money too, and you have rights. So I suggest you get on it. And here's the thing. You can see I'm fully covered with makeup. I got nails on. You can see I got my hair done. You can see I have chains on. And you can see I'm heavily tattooed. This all cost money. You know whose responsibility that is? Mine, because I wanted to be high maintenance. And you can tell by the way I take care of myself, I'm high maintenance to the T. I get my teeth whitened. Oh, I'm always trimmed. Ooh, I have to be. That's not a man's job. A man's job is to protect and provide for you. Those extra things that you guys want are not important. They're extra assets. You're acting like your health is on the line and all that. No, whatever you decide to do to your body and modify things is on you. There's women out here who could live in their natural self and be happy. Y'all want to be botched, get BBLs and do all this stuff and expect somebody to pay for your high-end living. Stop expecting men to support your Birkin bag lifestyle when you don't even support it yourself. I have a question for a lot of you ladies. Why do you guys live these lifestyles you can't maintain? You never, ever hear me come on here and say, oh, when's a man going to pay my bill? When's a man going to get me tattoos? He won't get, if you don't buy me a tattoo, he can't speak to me.
Ridiculous.
Look how ignorant that sounds. Who's the one who got tattooed? Him or me? And you know what's also crazy? When a man comes on here and says you women should cook and clean, you guys get mad. Cooking, cleaning don't cost much.
It's not my fault.
Compared to somebody buying you dates, buying you laser, buying you Botox, that's expensive. A set of eyelashes is $125. You know what I mean? But if a guy asks you guys for certain things, you guys have a stroke, a heart attack. I don't get it. I really don't. I feel like a lot of you guys need to get your priorities straight and understand that's something you decided to do on your own. If somebody wants to finance you, that's something they will do on their own. They don't have to. And does that make a man a bad person for not financing you? No, it doesn't. Does that make him, oh, he's a brokey, he's this? No, man. I don't want to spend my hard-earned money on a girl, especially on stuff like this.
Yeah, and she's going in, but guys feel that way. And you know what's funny? Did you notice, right? Whose video she reacted over? That was the man, Scarface Mark. And she gets it. She supports it, right? Men are getting in their soft car era if they want to stay. But this is why passport bros were created. Because that was around for even longer. Like, passport bros were around forever. I was out 10 years ago. There was guys out before me. Guys have been seeing the issues. Do you know guys seen back from before Al Gray and all them other people that was, they said created passport bros. It was before that, right? Guys were leaving. I heard about guys leaving way before that. And I seen it. And I figured out, like, over time, this is the way. It's really the only way. Because look at the argument. The female-male argument doesn't end. You got guys saying they're red pill, but you know what? You know what's the fact of the matter is? Men still want women. So what are they going to do? They're going to go find women that are willing to get in their program. And that's why everybody knows. You have to understand passport bros. Let me get into the next one.
I see a lot of people that feel some type of way about going 50-50 with a man and, vice versa. But I'm going to be completely honest. There's nothing wrong with going 50-50. Me as a woman, I would go 50-50 if I didn't have kids. Now, I feel like when kids are involved, that plays a different factor. Now, for men, when you're paying all the bills, you want to make sure that you're doing it for a woman who really means something to you. Like, don't do it for somebody who's just trying to use you and just trying to get all that they can get out of you. I feel like that's where people get 50-50 messed up at because they feel like, oh, well, he need to be paying all the bills. Okay, but are you going to be able to help him on a rainy day? Like, are you going to be able to step in and say, hey, I can handle this, or I can take care of this? Or if he can't pay all the bills at one point in time, can you step up and take care of some of those bills? If you're requiring things like that, you need to be able to put out the things that you're requiring as a woman.
Yes. And that's what's good. That's why there's a smidget of a fighting chance. For guys that say, I don't really want to go, I don't have the funds to go out, you can still find something. There's very few women back from the community that are about it, but not many, right? That's why with guys staying, they're looking outside there. They're saying, you know what, let me go see what's going on with this woman over here. I was just in the West, right? I was just in the West, and I was in McDonald's in San Francisco, and it was this Mexican woman, right? She was giving me the eyes. I'm looking at her like I'm married. You can find them here and there. Should she a better amount of women? Yes. I'm a guy. I'm dating in the West. I wouldn't take a chance. But if I couldn't go outside, I'm going to see what that's about. How you doing? I remember when I was in Pennsylvania, right? And guys, I was in McDonald's. I was in Wendy's. See another Spanish woman. I'm making a point here. I said something to her. I was trying to hook my cousin up. She was willing, ready, willing, and able. What does that mean? It was a woman that was foreign, that was naturally, you can see it. You see it all over them. Could have still been a modern woman. That's the thing. I'm not going to, could be just like this. Like, you don't know. I didn't take the time to get to know them. I don't have the time. I'm married. But still, you could see what that's about. What am I going to say? So far, so few. Let me get on to the next one.
Ladies, the only time having a boyfriend is worth it is when he is able to fully support you and pay all your bills. I said it, and I'll say it again. The only time a man who is your boyfriend, he's not your husband, if you're gonna be a girlfriend to someone, he needs to be paying all your bills. Otherwise, why is he there? What is his purpose? If he's not, he's just a boyfriend. Meaning if he leaves you, and a boyfriend is not a legal title. If he leaves you and promises you marriage, leaves you with nothing, you get nothing. But if he's paying all your bills, you're able to save money, you're able to invest into businesses that you want to do. If he leaves you, you're leaving with something else at the end of it. But to date a guy and be someone's girlfriend for free, so he can promise you marriage, he can promise you marriage, Susie marriage, Melina marriage, Selena marriage.
She had a problem with guys cheating. Who's all these women she's talking about?
All while dating you. Being someone's girlfriend is not worth it, okay? No. If you're gonna be a girlfriend, he needs to be paying a bill or two. These bills are due. I'm not usually anyone's girlfriends, but I'll make that exception for you.
A bill or two, you see? Before you said all the bills, now you said a bill or two. It's a big difference. Because there's tricks out there. There's guys that'll pay some bills, you do something strange for a piece of change. Don't say a bill or two. There's guys that'll do that.
If you're willing to pay some bills. If you're willing to pay a bill or two.
Now that sounds better. Because that's not That's not 100%. Some guys may say, oh, yeah, I'll pay a bill or two. I'll trick. I'll play something strange. I'll do something strange for a piece of change. I got a bill or two. Show me what it do. Show me what it do for a bill or two. I'll do something strange for a piece of change. We can arrange something for me to rearrange your insides. A lot of guys feel that way. We already know what it is. Still the same thing. A lot of women are broke and needy. You see, you say, oh, so I can get a business started. Like, why you have that broke mindset? Why is it always, I'm going to manifest something, I'm going to start a business? And a lot of businesses probably not going to make any money because there's no thought process, no real thought process behind that business. So a guy is allowing you to invest in, like, come on now, no, stop it. Invest in me. That's how it is. I left and found a woman to invest in me and my mental fortitude and my ideas. And it works. Get behind the man. Stop trying to lead. That's the problem. Most of these women are trying to lead men. Oh, I can show a man what to do. No, you can't. Be his support. Be his backbone. And that's when you notice that's the true way of life. That's the way it's supposed to be. But most women won't. And that's why the guys are starting to realize it's definitely more to life than dealing with that.
What we do in life echoes in eternity.
So he's coming.